Hello, and welcome to this video and testimonial from the amazing Tessa. I'm Sian Collins and I'm the CEO of Mind Time, which is a program for women and teenagers to break free from anxiety and self-doubt. I'm also the authoress of Buttons Bunny, which is a story, an audio story to help young children from the ages of 4 to 7 to grow inner confidence. I'm also a joint director and creator with the wonderful Claire Linton in the Women's Diamond Academy. And that's where we actually help women to elevate their lives in their relationship. So anyway, Tessa, it's so wonderful to see you today. And I'm so glad that I get to have a quick chat and a catch up with you since you actually completed my Mind Time course, which I believe was about 8 months ago.
Yes, it was about 8 months ago, and it's great to be back here speaking to you today.
Yeah, wonderful. And I know that when you did actually approach me and come to me, what you wanted to kind of work on was becoming quite clear and showing up, so presenting. I know you had a little bit of a fear of public speaking, even though you are amazing at doing it. But it was kind of to become more clearer and to show up in your business. Is that right?
That's correct. That's correct, Sean. And, I feel so much better. Well, thanks to you now. But it was, yeah. So I felt really, it was difficult for me to have words flowing, to be able to show up in front of a camera even, I would freeze. And I felt like I really needed that confidence. And you really helped me to gain all of that back.
Oh, wonderful. And you were fantastic as well. So just tell us a little bit about yourself as well, even though you've come to get over that fear of public speaking initially. Tell us a little bit about you and your business.
So I am a clinical hypnotherapist and a rapid transformational therapist. And I'm also, so I work with adults and teenagers and children. And I'm also the co-founder of Free Young Minds, which is a mental health support for teenagers and young adults.
Oh, wow. And it's so, so needed at the moment as well, isn't it? So what an achievement.
Yeah,
Wow. Yeah. So tell me, since actually completing the Mind Time course, what would you say personally you noticed a difference within yourself?
Well, personally, huge difference. First of all, I felt much more confident in approaching any situation, much more in control. Also much more clear-minded and, with a strong belief in myself that I could really show up. Even today, speaking to you, something, prior to us meeting, I would have felt very nervous. I felt like, oh my God, I have to prepare everything I'm going to say. And instead now I feel, that inner confidence, more connected also to who I am, letting just words flow.
Oh, that's wonderful. And any difference, because I know that you've got 2 children, any differences that you might have noticed there personally or anywhere in your personal life?
Absolutely. Even with my personal life, I feel much more in control and more balanced, clear-minded, knowing that I can do everything, I can handle things. And so yeah, it's easier. My personal life now is much easier, and I found this balance between work and personal.
And what would you say from actually doing my Mind Time program, what would you say would be your key takeaway? What was one of your key things that worked for you? Because I know there's lots of information there, but I know that most people will pick one thing, and that could be taking time out, or it could be taking that deep breathing, or what was your take that works for you?
What really worked for me was it was really, it was taking that deep breath, but knowing with an absolute confidence, it's okay. I'm doing a great job at this.
Oh, that's fantastic. And you absolutely are, because I know that I've seen you presenting quite a lot, haven't you? So like in your business life, what impact has it had there? I know some things which I've seen, but tell us what's been going on there.
Oh my God, it's been life-changing, you know, in my business life as well. It's taking me, first of all, half the time to get things done. I am able to, because before I would stress out about even just a little presentation. Oh my God, you know, I would just freeze. It would take me so long just to prepare. And now I just, you know, have that inner confidence. So my business life, so I get more done. I can show up. You know, if words flow, I can do presentations. I can show up in front of a camera, things like I didn't do before. To me, before it was like, oh my God, you what? No, you know, I would have to prepare me for days. So and now it just becomes, it's much more natural. So I was able to set up also, I set up a program with two amazing co-founders, this Free Young Minds business for mental health for teenagers, and then create a program which was all online. I would never have been able to do that if I hadn't had your support 8 months ago, 8 months ago, Shawnee, to be able to really just put a program together.
That's amazing, and you have come such a long way. I think for myself, I know that you're a therapist as well, but to actually see somebody and coach somebody and see them along the journey and when they flourish is wonderful, and it has been amazing. So one of my other questions is if anybody was thinking about going on any of my programs and they might be kind of apprehensive, they're not sure, they're sitting on the fence, what would you say to them if they're in a place where they might feel a bit stuck, or maybe they're not showing up personally or in their business? What would you say to them, Tessa?
I would say you deserve and you owe it to yourself. Go and do it. Don't even think about it twice. Just do it. You deserve it, really. And you'll be amazed at the transformation.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you. And for anybody who is actually watching this, they've most probably picked up from you that you work with adults, but you also work with teenagers. And I know that you do amazing work there as well, with Free Young Minds. But if anybody does want to connect you and use your services, which I'm sure they would love to do, how do they get in touch with you? How do they contact you, Tessa?
So they can contact me by, they can check out my website. So it's tessagrazzini.com, or just Google Tessa Grazzini on Google. If that's for my personal website. And then for the Free Young Minds, which is a website where we do mental health support for teenagers and young adults, is freeyoungminds.com. And again, you can search it on Google.
Fantastic. Well, it's been wonderful, wonderful seeing you and having some feedback and having a short catch up. You do look absolutely amazing. And your confidence is just coming through the screen as well. So thank you for your catch up, and have a wonderful evening, Tessa. And I hope to see you very soon.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Sean.
Bye, lovely.
Bye.